There are moments when CEOs are defined not by how they run their business, but by how they reinvent it. AI is that moment. And if history is any guide, leaders will fail this generational test. Those failures are not random, and the successes leave clues. Some AI transformations will stumble at the start, but many will unravel months later in the so-called messy middle, when momentum can fade. So how can CEOs keep their transformation from stalling? And how do they jumpstart one that gets bogged down? I'm Paul Michelman. Give us 4 minutes and we'll show you how. The first step, demonstrate progress. You need to personally show your workforce how their efforts are creating real impact.
Have employees talk about the wins that they're seeing and get them to bring their voice to the wins, to be able to show the momentum that's happening in the organization.
Shift the energy and momentum in a transformation. Stop talking about what we will be in the future tense. Start talking in the present tense about what we are in the process of becoming.
Second, gather feedback and respond quickly to it. Employees must be completely engaged to make an AI transformation a success. If you want to know how they're feeling, you have to ask.
In recent BCG research, we asked executives and employees how they felt about change. Around 70% of executives said that they felt positive, but less than half of employees felt the same way.
And so what's really important for a CEO is to be getting real data on how people are feeling in the organization. And understanding their feelings allows us to understand how people are really managing through the change, and therefore, as a CEO, how you can manage it differently.
Finally, hold your leadership team accountable. The CEO's job is to ensure that leaders are delivering on their commitments.
It is important, if leaders are not doing what they agreed to sit down one-on-one with them to understand there is a way that maybe there's something you don't know or something that's happening that's preventing them, and that you can work through that.
We've spent a lot of the last 2 years hearing from senior leaders telling people to just get on the bus when it comes to AI. The thing about buses is they usually have a large sign on the front that tells you where the bus is going. They have predictable and planned routes and stops along the way that tell people what to expect. I'd love us to be a little bit more introspective among leadership teams and asking, how well have we told people where the bus is going and what to expect along the journey?
The CEO's role in an AI transformation is critical. Having a vision isn't enough. You need to draw on all of your leadership skills to guide the organization through the messy middle. Are you ready to meet your team members where they are and motivate them to truly change?